Welcome into another special edition of Tornado Watch. This year, the NCAA is celebrating its 50th anniversary of Division II athletics, and over the next few months, we'll catch up with several former Tornado who racked up several accomplishments since King transitioned to Division II. And today, we are joined by Lawson, a former member of King's softball team. Lauren, thanks for taking some time for us.
Of course.
Well, before we look back at the last couple of years at some of your many accomplishments, why don't you fill us in on what you're up to these days?
So I am at ETSU's pharmacy school right now. I'm in my first year, first semester.
Well, this program that you were a part of really turned a corner right around the time you got to campus. Over the last 2 years, you've been a part of multiple school records, including most wins in a season back in 2022, 42 wins that year. What would you say has made King softball so successful as of recent?
I just think we had a great bond as a team my first year. They lost a couple people, the graduating seniors when I first came in, but we had a good amount of new people coming in. And I think the team just had opened us with like welcoming arms, and we formed such a great bond. And then Coach Cockerham being our coach that year, he just instilled this mindset of us to, like, we have one goal at the end of the year and we're going to reach it. Regardless, we're going to find a way to win.
Well, you guys won a lot. You were a part of 78 wins over the last 2 seasons you were here. Found yourself in the NCAA tournament back-to-back years after consecutive Conference Carolinas championships. Tell us what it was like to compete in the NCAA regional in back-to-back seasons.
That was really interesting. So I played at Rowan State Community College, so I never got to really experience, like, going to number one, the conference tournament, and then making it as far as we did to the championship and then winning that championship. That was our first step. We wanted to get to the conference championship and win that. And when we did, that was amazing. And then we secured that region, and it was just the best feeling ever, but we know we couldn't stop there. And then getting to the region tournament was just so cool. Like, I wish I could go back to it because it was so fun, but it was really fun just making memories with the girls, regardless win or lose. I'm going to cherish that for the rest of my life.
Well, you had a fantastic 2023 season. You started all 60 games, led the team in RBI, career high 13-game hit streak, Conference Carolinas all-tournament team, and academic all-Conference Carolinas. Which of those individual accomplishments would you say you're most proud of?
I would say probably the academic, because at the end of the day, we were told, even when Coach Cockerham was there and then when Coach Payne took over, we are students before we become athletes. You only have a certain amount of time to play sports and you want to enjoy it while you have it. But at the end of the day, you're at that school to get your degree so that you can succeed in life. So being able to balance school and softball was really important to me, because I had a goal in mind. I wanted to go to pharmacy school, and it is competitive to get into. So being able to actually get into pharmacy school and pursue my dream of being a pharmacist is something that I'm really proud of.
Well, while you played a massive role, you also played on some extremely talented teams with several great players. What was it like competing day in and day out with some of the best players in the conference, and which of your teammates had a major impact on you?
Oh, it was definitely hard. Going to practice every day, we knew there was a balance between having fun and putting in work, but we definitely had fun on the field. And I think my favorite person that I'm still best friends with today that had the biggest impact on me was Raquel Miller. I came in and I knew from the second I met her, I was like, she's going to be one of my best friends. And it was hilarious because we both competed for third base, but if she played over me at third base and I didn't play that game, I was going to be her biggest fan, because I was like, I want you to, like, I look up to you. And everyone saw her. She was like an MLB player out there. She could hit home run after home run. So it was just really cool to watch her. But we had fun at third base. We we definitely encouraged each other, but I think everybody would say that we were probably the goofiest at third base. We just had so much fun over there.
Well, you filled in admirably for her this past year. I know you've been graduated for a few months now. You obviously sound like you miss it.
Yeah.
But as you reflect on your time at King, what do you think you'll remember the most?
Ooh. I think just the girls. That's one thing that I miss is that seeing them every day. I Nicole, she was my roommate last year, and I was so used to being with her every single day. And now we talk, but it's definitely different. So definitely the girls, I miss that the most. But I do miss softball because it was definitely a de-stressor. That was my happy place. So now that I'm in school, I don't really have that softball to turn to. So
Well, we want to say thanks again, Lauren, for joining us on this special edition of Tornado Watch as we celebrate the 50th anniversary of Division II by catching up with notable Tornado athletes from King's Division II era. For Lauren, I'm Chris. We thank you for watching, and we hope to see you next time.
thank you guys.
Thank you.